The Taliban has taken control of Kabul despite the vast resources the U.S. dedicated to Afghanistan after the 9/11 attacks. Connell McShane is with us right now. And Connell, the president is sending roughly 5,000 additional troops. What is this going to cost to a war that has already cost tens and tens of billions of dollars?
Well, it's been referred to, Lauren, as the trillion-dollar war by some, and I think that's looking like a fair kind of estimate of all of this when you add it up over the years. It's tough to put a financial price tag on war, of course. So much goes into it, but looking at some of the numbers as they've come in, and we'll show you some of them now, we're approaching $1 trillion. I mean, the U.S. Defense Department says over $800 billion has been spent fighting in Afghanistan since October of 2001. That's the operating cost of the war. I mean, putting gas in the Humvees, the aircraft carriers, the fighter jets carrying out the airstrikes, feeding the troops, that kind of thing. $143 billion for reconstruction of the country. And as we've seen over the weekend, much of that appears now to be falling apart in Afghanistan. And, just with those numbers, you're approaching $1 trillion, but there's more to it. I mean, these estimates don't take into account what's been spent in Pakistan, which has been used as a base for many of the Afghan-related operations over the years. And even though the U.S. has by far paid the most, other countries have also spent billions in Afghanistan. One study said the UK's put in $30 billion, Germany 19. So, the financial cost adds up. So does the human cost. 2,448 U.S. service members losing their lives, Lauren, since 2001. And, perhaps the most startling figure looking into the costs of these wars came from a Brown University study, Lauren, that looked at both Afghanistan and Iraq, because they looked at the interest. Remember, we borrowed all this money, and they said by the year 2050, those two wars will cost us $6.5 trillion.
Wow. Wow. And who knows the path from here? Connell McShane, thank you.